Hello everyone. Sorry I can't be at the fair this afternoon, but hopefully this podcast will give you a bit of information about PY2123 and perhaps answer any questions that you may have about the module. 2123 is also known as the work placement module, and it's designed to give academic credit for the work and placements and volunteering that we know that students are doing throughout their studies. Not only are you getting academic credit though, we found that the module is beneficial in a number of other ways. There's obviously the general benefits of improving employability and building up your CV, but we've also found that it has an enhancing effect in terms of the confidence that students have in terms of their employability. It allows them to reflect and perhaps rehearse articulating what transferable skills they have that can be used in the job market. And it often also serves the purpose of distilling potential options. For every student for whom PY2123 confirms for them a particular career option or type of work that they thought they were interested in, there is another student for whom the big benefit of 2123 is that it confirms that actually maybe they're more suited to a different kind of career option. An example of this is I remember a student who was very confident going into level 2 that they wanted to go on to postgraduate training as a primary school teacher, and 2123 was an important opportunity that served to change her career options when she realised that actually the experience in a school confirmed for her that she didn't particularly like children. So an important learning experience afforded by the module. The structure of the module is unusual in that there's not weekly contact through lectures. The majority of the contact occurs through workshops that take place approximately once a month, and those workshops are really focused on the assessment and enabling students to fully understand what the demands of the assessment are. That's also complemented by 2 tutorials. Every student is provided with an academic tutor who can help the student to work through any issues within the workplace and further support the completion of the assessment. The majority of the time out of producing assessment on this module, rather than being in lectures, is of course in the workplace itself, and we require 30 hours of work to complete PY2123. Now, students also frequently want to know about the assessment load. The module has no exams, it's 100% coursework. There are 2 components of assessment. The first is a critical log, which we ask students to complete throughout their work placement. This is an opportunity to reflect on your development over the course of the placement and to start thinking about the sorts of skills that are required in different contexts. The second component, a slightly larger component, is to produce it's really half a lab report, I suppose. We ask students to identify an interesting issue or research question that's pertinent to their workplace, and then develop a study which would help to illuminate or explore that research question. Now, the student doesn't complete that study and engage in data collection or analysis, but you write the literature review that provides the rationale and you design it, so you write the method as well. In that sense, it's half a lab report, and that completes the literature review and study proposal. I hope that's answered some of your questions. Do feel free to contact me, Chris Pawson, and I will endeavour to ask or answer any other questions that you may have. I hope that helps, and look forward to seeing you next semester. For those of you that join the module, it's worth noting that although the module runs in semester B, there are a number of tasks that require completion before Christmas. So we have a meeting with all those students that register on 2123 very early on in semester A, and you do need to have secured your placement and any CRB checks before Christmas if you're to start the module come January.